Okay, trigonometric functions, part video part 4. Study the variation and draw the graph of y y equal f of x, which is equal to 1 plus cosine x over 1 minus cosine x over 1 minus sine x. 1 plus cosine x over 1 minus sine x. As usual, we start. For sure, the domain here is all sub r, except we will see, because this is a denominator here shouldn't be equal to 0. But before let me check the period here. Is f of x plus 2 pi equal to f of x? Let's see. Instead of x here, I put x plus 2 pi and down the same. Okay, it's 1 plus. What is cosine x plus 2 pi? We all know that cosine is periodic and replicate pi. This means it turns back to cosine x. 1 minus, same, sine x. So this is back to f of x. This means it's periodic every 2 pi, and we just draw from 0 to 2 pi. That's great. Now what we do is 1 minus sine x, it is in the denominator, should not equal to 0. This means sine x should not equal to sine, should not equal to 1, right, to the other side. This means that sine x should not equal to, what is sine, what gives us 1, shift sine 1, it will be pi over 2, right, sine pi over 2. In this case, x should not equal pi over 2 plus 2k pi. I don't care about plus 2k pi here, because I'm just working with one of the periods, and then I can, when I draw all the periods. Okay, so x not equal to pi over 2, because pi over 2 makes the sine x equal to 1, and 1 minus 1 in the denominator, it will be 0. Or x does not equal, x does not equal 180, which is pi minus pi over 2, plus 2k pi, which gives us the same, pi over 2. Pi minus pi over 2 is pi over 2. This means x not equal to pi over 2. That's great. Now we do the behavior, right? The behavior before we do the behavior of this function, before we do the derivative, right? Okay. Now, as x approaches this pi over 2, what happened? Y approaches, as x approaches pi over 2, y approaches what? It will be cosine pi over 2 up, which is 0. 1 plus 0, it's 1, over sine pi over 2, which is 1. 1 minus 1, which is 0. So y approaches infinity. In this case, what do we consider x equal pi over 2? It's a vertical asymptote. Right, done with this. Now let us go and do the derivative, right? Let us do the derivative. Let me copy the function, and we go for the derivative. Y equal this, right? This is y, and we have to do the derivative. Y prime, it looks like u over v, so u prime v minus v prime u over v square. Derivative of the numerator, derivative of cosine, it's minus, derivative of cosine is minus sine x, multiplied with the denominator, which is 1 minus sine x, minus derivative of the denominator is derivative of sine is cosine, and we have minus, it's minus cosine, times this minus here, it's plus cosine x, multiplied with the numerator, over 1 minus sine x to the power 2, equal minus sine x times 1 minus sine x, minus times minus plus sine x times sine x is sine squared x, plus cosine x times 1, it's cosine x, plus cosine x times cosine x, it's cosine squared x, over 1 minus sine x to the power 2. which is equal sine square x. Okay, what left is minus sine x plus cosine x plus sine square x plus cosine square x is plus 1 over 1 minus sine x to the power 2. Taking derivative 0, for sure the denominator on that domain or on that interval we are working on, it's not 0 because sine x not equal to 1, x not equal to pi over 2. So taking derivative equals 0, this means only the numerator will be equal to 0. Here we have to pay attention. Here we have to pay attention because we are changing this thing to something very nice now. It's minus sine x plus cosine x plus 1 equals 0, right? All right. Let's first see what is this rule. Cosine, let me make you remember this rule. And we will do those rules how we found them later, right? It's cosine A plus B. Cosine A plus B simply equal cosine A cosine B minus sine A sine B. We use this here, but we have to choose what is B. Cosine A plus B, it should be cosine x plus pi over 4. Why pi over 4? What is cosine pi over 4? Cosine pi over 4 is radical 2 over 2. Is radical 2 over 2. That's great. If we multiply this number by radical 2, so we get 1. And what do we have here? We have 1. And what do we have here? We have 1. That's why I should multiply with radical 2 outside, because I'm getting cosine x, cosine x, cosine x cosine pi over 4. This means cosine x, this is cosine x. Cosine pi over 4 radical 2 over 2 times radical 2, it's 1. Minus sine x sine pi over 4. Sine x, this is sine x here. Sine pi over 4. Sine pi over 4 is is radical 2 over 2 times this radical 2 over 2 here is 1. And in the rule we have minus. So equal to minus 1. Taking this to the other side. This means that cosine x plus pi over 4 equal to minus 1 over radical 2, which is minus radical 2 divided by 2. That's nice. How to continue that? If cosine x plus pi over 4 equal this value, what is this value? Cosine x plus pi over 4 equal, let's see what is, let's see what is radical 2 over 2 equals to, right? If we take this cosine minus radical 2 over 2 we need, right? What is radical 2 over 2? It's 45. So theta is 45. 45 degrees. But we are not in the first portion because we have negative for the cosine. Cosine negative, it's either in this portion or this portion. We take the smaller one, right? The nearest one to 0. So we can say it's pi minus theta, minus pi over 4. Cosine pi minus pi over 4. Cosine pi minus pi over 4 gives me minus cosine pi over 4. Gives me minus cosine pi over 4. And what is cosine pi over 4? It's radical 2 over 2 times minus, so I'm in minus radical 2 over 2, which is, this is 135 degrees, all right? If we do shift cosine for this minus radical 2 over 2, we are going to get the 135 degrees. That's great. That's great. The time almost done. I will continue in the other video. Cosine x plus pi over 4 equal cosine, what is pi minus pi over 4? It's 3 pi over 4. And it's 3 pi over 4. And when cosine x equal cosine theta, then x equal theta or minus theta. This means x plus pi over 4 equal 3 pi over 4 plus 2k pi, or x plus pi over 4 equal minus 3 pi over 4 plus 2k pi, right? Plus 2k pi. That's nice. This gives me that x equal 3 pi over 4. 3 pi over 4 plus pi over 4 goes to the other side, minus pi over 4. Don't worry about 2k pi because we are working just in one interval, which is one period, from 0 to 2 pi. This implies that x equals 3 pi minus pi, 2 pi over 4